Am I the only one in here? There we go. What's going on? I see you guys coming on in here. Good morning. Morning? It's morning. Most places it's morning. Hi, everyone. Hope everybody is having an incredible Thursday. Got it right. It's been an early morning for us. Of course, we were on the Today Show. I say we because there's Melissa. I don't wake up like this at 4 in the morning. On the Today Show earlier, and so many great things happening. Of course, I'm sure you guys know my gift, the Christmas special, the visual version of my gift is available for streaming now on HBO Max. And if you do not have it, you can sign up for a free trial so you can see the special on hbomax.com and do that. So it's a very exciting day. Just so much work and just so many things that I am so proud of for our entire team. It's out in the world. So I feel the Christmas spirit. I hope you guys do too. So we just thought we'd have a little question sesh. You guys sent in some questions and I would love to answer them. So let's do it, shall we? You guys ready? I got thumbs up. I got little heart eye emojis. I'm saying hi. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right, so question number 1. Ooh, what was your favorite piece of jewelry to wear? Hard-hitting questions right off the bat. I loved everything. We had some dresses that, required a little extra bling, so they were things that were a little more like costume type jewelry. But I got to wear some diamonds as well. Don't think I get to go keeping all these things. I got to give them right back when we're done wearing them. Like the dresses. So unfair. No, it's not, because I got the chance to wear beautiful things and feel like a princess for a few days. But I loved everything. I think for what I call the mermaid dress, which is the like off the shoulder, for those of you who've seen it, it starts out as blue and it kind of ends up, it does this ombre thing at the bottom where it's like this aqua green color. I got to wear these pretty, they looked like royal jewels to me. I'm not sure if they were real or not, but they kind of made the dress extra special. Will you be performing any songs besides the one on the Christmas album? You'll have to see. I did throw in a couple of surprises because I really felt like they fit with the just overall project and just songs that I love singing. So you'll have to check it out to see which songs they actually are. What was the most challenging song to perform live? Oh, Holy Night. It's a really hard song. Especially when the big note, Noel, it's on an eh, which isn't super helpful vowel to be on. But you just kind of shoot for the moon and hope you get there. That's what I do. But yeah, that one's tough. Hi. Your hair, can you do a tutorial? I bet Melissa can. Follow Melissa Slaker on Insta. How many wardrobe changes? 7.5. I say half because I had this big, beautiful dress that kind of had this cape. It's the wrong word. It had like this outer, it's not a coat though, because I didn't have sleeves. But it was, 7.5. Enough. I'm gonna change my clothes. That's what I do. As a matter of fact, I'll be right back. I'm kidding. Does your mom get a spot like you promised in the next special? You remembered. Mama Underwood does make an appearance. It wouldn't be Christmas for me without my mom And, she provided some video and pictures, and I see you guys tapping hearts for that one. That's great. Yeah, she did a little interview. She got her Christmas sweater on, and yeah, of course she's a part of it. What's your favorite Christmas tradition you still carry on today with your family? I mean, just being together, I'm not sure exactly what this year's going to look like. But I'll have my boys with me, and, I love like making a big hoopla about, things. I love, planning everything out. I love cooking a ton. I love, just having Christmas music on. I do all the things. I get the eggnog and make sure and have it in the fridge. My sons love that. And make the Christmas cookies and the gingerbread houses and all that stuff. So, yeah, just all the kind of traditional Christmassy things. Was there a song that you wanted to put on your Christmas album but didn't? Yeah, there's a ton. That's the thing about Christmas music. I feel like there's so many incredible songs that we've all been singing our whole lives. But that's the great thing about a Christmas album is you can make another one. You can add to the one you have. So I wouldn't be surprised if I do that, because there are just too many to choose from. It was hard narrowing down exactly what I wanted to do. How is it working with Ricky Minor again? Aw. Well, for those of you who don't know, Ricky Minor was the musical director on American Idol when I was on season 4. And I've gotten the opportunity to work with him throughout the years on various TV specials and award shows and stuff like that. And he always comes out to our shows when we play in LA. And he's just so talented. It was so great getting to work with him again. And he brings his own energy, like directing the absolutely amazing orchestra that we had. So he brings it. He brings a special thing to the show. He's one of my favorite people I get to work with. Was it hard setting up with COVID? Yeah, it was different. We couldn't have a live audience. So we kind of spaced out the orchestra in front of me. So they were kind of my audience. And it actually ended up being kind of unique and cool because I got to play for them. They got to play for me. So we were just in this kind of land of just being musical together. And I felt like it was very intimate and beautiful. What was it like performing live with John Legend? Well, for the special, that was the first time we got to perform together live. We recorded our parts separately due to our circumstances for the year. I was in Nashville, he was in LA. So that was the first time we got to get together and sing it. And he did not disappoint. He sounds exactly like the record and just has this amazing instrument and was just so great to work with. So hopefully we'll get to perform it again together at some point. What's your favorite Christmas song to perform? It is the most difficult, but it's also my favorite. Oh Holy Night. You guys know me. I like the hard songs, and there's just something about that. So many of the lyrics, they're just so beautiful. It stood the test of time for a reason. So that's always been one of my absolute favorites. What made you decide this year was the year for a Christmas album? Well, we wanted to do it. I've always wanted to do one, and it's always been like, is this the year? Is this the year? Can we make it happen? Can we do it? Can we do it? And after the Cry Pretty tour, we started closing on that. I was like, well, what am I going to do next? I'm always trying to think ahead and plan ahead. And it just seemed right. And then 2020 is what it is. And we had so much of the groundwork laid and just was like, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. It ended up being such a blessing for me to just get to sing these songs, these inspirational, joyful, beautiful songs in the middle of this year, which was hard for everybody. So yeah, it was just a great year, and I'm glad we got it done, and I still get to perform these songs, and I've been living in Christmas all year long, which is not bad for 2020. Will Isaiah be on it, the special? He makes an appearance. We have so much footage from when we were in the studio, and I thought he might be a bit intimidated stepping out on a stage with me. So we kind of captured just so much magic when we were in the studio. So he is a part of it in that way. My sweet boy. He's so proud of himself too. We watched it the other night in a theater, and the second song in, he's like, when's my part? When's my part? Am I going to be on it soon? So he's super excited to be a part of it. When you're making my gift, did you have a Christmas special in mind? I think we all think that far ahead, and we're always looking for ways to do things visually, just because that it's just a whole other incredible element to making music, is getting to show people music as well, and kind of live through the visual side of things. So yeah, I think it was always on our minds, and ended up being more than I think any of us could have ever imagined. Were there any songs that were emotional for you to perform? Yes. I think in the beginning, when I was trying to, find my own voice in these songs that I've been singing for my whole life, there were just a few moments in like laying down kind of our own demo versions where I just felt like, wow, like these lyrics, things that because you sing them forever, sometimes you forget or don't pay attention to what they're saying. And just some of these lyrics are just absolutely beautiful, and I would have to I'd get choked up in the middle of laying down our demos. So I felt like that's how I knew we were really onto something special with this whole project. How did you pick out your dresses for the special? They're beautiful. Thank you. We had a big old conference room in a hotel, wall to wall dresses, and I just tried on dresses all day long. And once I found the ones that I loved, then we were like, what does this fit with? What song or moment that we have in our heads for the special, what does it fit with? So we were very intentional about the dresses we picked out and where they should go in the special. What made you choose more gospel songs versus ones like Up on the Housetop? I feel like I want to sing my heart no matter what I do, whether I'm making a country album or a Christmas album. I want to sing what's in my heart and my mind. And, for us, our Christmas is centered around the birth of Jesus, and that's very important to me. Of course, I wanted to sing some fun Christmas songs too. So we wrote, favorite time of year, and, we have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I know there'll be plenty more, like I was saying earlier, opportunities to record more Christmas songs in my future, I hope. And but this one, for my first one, I really wanted to just sing the songs that made my heart want to sing. So those are the ones I picked. How did you write some of those songs? On Zoom. Which is really hard to do. It is hard to be a songwriter on Zoom these days. I know that's not really what you were asking. We just kind of wanted to feel it out, and I picked people that I'm comfortable with, Brett James, David Garcia, and we just were like, let's give it a go and see what happens. We may not be able to contribute anything because there are literally just thousands of incredible Christmas songs that already exist. So we just wanted to try our hand at it and see what would come of it. And I'm proud of what we wrote. Sweet Baby Jesus my mom was like, has that been around? And I was like, no, Mom, we wrote that. She was like, wow, it feels like something I already knew. And I'm like, that's the biggest compliment I think anybody could have paid us, because that's kind of what you want. You want the familiarity to it all. So we and of course Let There Be Peace is just this kind of joyful jam session, and getting the McCrary sisters in and having them sing on it was just extra special. What is your favorite Christmas memory? When I was a kid, we would go to my grandma's house on Christmas Eve, and all the kids would put apples and oranges and bananas in little paper bags, and we would all get our folders and we'd go to the nursing home, And we'd sing Christmas carols for everybody. We'd walk up and down the halls, and you know, for me, my little kid self, I was like, this is an opportunity to perform, and I just had a blast with it. And now as an adult, you know, I know what a special thing that was, that my family was a part of, that we brought some Christmas cheer to some people that might not have had it otherwise, which is really, really sweet and really cool. I'm glad we did that. Before yours, which artist rendition of Little Drummer Boy was your favorite? My parents had a few Christmas records that we would put on. I do this, records. That we would put on, and they were really like nameless. I have them now. My mom found them and gave them to me because she knows they were special to me. But it was like a children's choir. I don't even know who sang it, where they were. They're probably all like great grandparents by now, because they were old albums when I was little, so they were real old now. But it was just special, you know. And it's just the familiarity, you know. You play that every single year, and it just becomes ingrained in all of your Christmas memories. And yeah, I can't really answer your question. I can't tell you whose version it was, but you get the idea. Why did you decide to re-record Oh Holy Night? Oh, paying attention. So I had the opportunity to record Christmas music here and there throughout the years. And I had already recorded Oh Holy Night. But I felt like that was one that I could not have on this album. But obviously, of course, I sound a little different than, hopefully better, than I did however many years ago that was. So I wanted to re-record it, and it's one of my favorites, so I'm never going to pass up an opportunity to sing that song. How long did the special take to film? I was in LA for 2 weeks. You know, there was so much prep work and rehearsals and wardrobe fittings and stuff like that. But we've been planning it, you know, since we started planning the record itself. And seeing, you know, it all began to take shape and everything as we went along. But 2 weeks, like, groundwork in their time, but really many more weeks and hours spent on it. What's your favorite dress? I think the angel dress. And if you haven't watched the special yet, you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. That one just deserved its own special moment, which is why I wanted to sing Oh Holy Night in that dress. Spoiler alert. Sorry, you're supposed to say spoiler alert first. I messed up. Yeah, it was just such a beautiful dress. And it was, you know, I was also barefoot in the dress, which was extra special. You couldn't see my feet anyway, so I was like up on this like box and barefoot, so you know I'm comfy too. That was my favorite dress. Will you be performing the whole album? Every song is represented, as I was kind of saying earlier with Isaiah Man. We kind of used some different footage of him to represent that song, but every song is in there. I downloaded HBO Max just for this. Will it be playing only once? Well, that is the magic of streaming. It's out now. You can watch it at your leisure, and you can watch it again, and you can watch it again. I like to think somebody somewhere hopefully is going to have it on when they're like opening their presents during Christmas Eve, and that just makes my heart happy to think that we'll kind of be a part of other people's magic, because there is so much hope and joy and magic this time of year. What is your overall message for fans for the upcoming new year? Oh, goodness. Well, hopefully 2021 holds a lot more smiles than 2020 did. You know, I just want people to love each other always. That's a recurring message every year. Just love each other and do nice things for other people. Yeah, that's a tough one. Hang in there. What venue did you use? It looks amazing. Well, we were on a soundstage in LA, and it happened to end up being the soundstage that I was on American Idol. So there was so much I walked in, I was like, it smells the same. There's so much just familiarity in the room. And then Ricky Minor was there, who was on Idol with me, and my brain during all the breaks was just like remembering like where things were, and the judges table was over here and the fans were over here, and this is where we sat. And it was just really cool to get to kind of come full circle and record this special where it all began for me, which is really cool. Who produced the special? Well, I was lucky enough to just get to work with some really incredible people. Playtone, Gary Getzman, Tom Hanks, myself, my team. We all work together in and just making it, look and feel beautiful, feel like Christmas. And I'm really, really proud of all of us. So we had an incredible team working on it. So yay. That's it. No more questions. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you love the special as much as I love making it. And I want to know what you guys think. And just thank you in advance for letting me be a part of your Christmas. And thank you for being a part of my Christmas. And let's have just the best December. And sending love and happiness and joy and peace and hope to all of you guys. Thank you. Bye, everybody. I love all the hearts. Oh, now I'm that old person that I can't get off.
No, you're good.
End? No, is it gone?
Yeah.
Am I gone? I don't know, but I am. Still feel like I'm here.